Alright, welcome back to another video. I'm just currently having my pre-workout meal, so I've got 2 rice cakes and a banana. I thought I was just going to speak to you on what I'm planning to do for the next like 6 to 8 weeks while I eat this, so I'm going to fill you in. Now my bulk's officially come to an end. I got to a point where I saw good results. I think my bulk has been very successful. I'd probably say it's been my best bulk yet. And overall, I'm just really happy with it. I haven't gained too much fat. I've gained a lot of strength. My physique's still decent. You can still just about see my abs. My veins are still there. So I'm still quite lean considering I have bulked over 10 kilos of fat and muscle. I always seem to have a decent bulk, but my cuts are never as controlled, let's say, than my bulk. And I mean that in terms of I feel like I really rush into my cut. Partially because I think I leave it too late, because everyone wants to be cut down for the summer, right? Everyone wants that summer body where they just like look ripped and people stare at them. I feel like I was at my bulking physique and I'm like, I've only got a couple of months, like I need to strip all this fat off me. And I was just doing so much cardio. I was eating like no carbs. I felt drained. I had no energy. I had no strength from the gym. So overall, you know, you learn your lessons, and I have now. I've learnt my lessons, and I'm going to do it different this time around. Now, my plan for the next 6 to 8 weeks, each video you see from now on, you will gradually see me getting leaner. It probably won't be a massive difference. You probably won't even recognize the difference till like week 4. But gradually, I'm going to start losing weight. I'm going to start adding in cardio. I'm going to eat the same foods, but I'm just going to eat less of it. So what I've said before, when I have my bulking shake, for example, I have 100 grams of oats. I'm going to just drop that down to 80 grams. So it's still going to be a very calorie dense day for me when I'm eating. But I'm just going to add in more cardio, just taking away a little bit less food. Still trying to lift as heavy as I possibly can. And hopefully, with me doing that, I can gradually strip away fat and keeping as much muscle as possible. How is it going to go? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. What I say to a lot of people is just listen to your body. So if I get to a point where I feel like I'm just drained because I've cut too much food, then I'm going to add a little bit more food in. If it comes to the point a few weeks down the line I feel good, but I look at my physique and I haven't really lost any fat or I haven't lost any weight, then I'm gradually going to have to take a little bit of food out of my diet. The whole bodybuilding aspect, the whole getting into shape and achieving the physique that you want takes time. It's not a couple of weeks job. Okay, it's going to take months. So don't rush into anything. Just take your time. I think my bulk this year has been really good because I started it in like August, September. So I've been bulking for months now, rather than having like a 3-month bulk, getting really fat, and then having a month cut and just stripping literally everything I gained. I just stripped away. I didn't maintain any muscle. I didn't maintain any strength. And it's just such a waste. And bulking and cutting is very demanding on your body and in your mind. So at least listen to your mind, learn from your mistakes, and take it steady. So yeah, the next 6 to 8 weeks, hopefully I'm going to be getting leaner. And to be honest, I'd like to still gain strength. I'm going to try do the impossible, or do something that you can only achieve when on steroids. I want to lose weight but still gain strength. Am I going to do it? I don't know. I don't want to say never, so I'm going to do my best. It's going to be very challenging, but I'm going to make sure that I push myself and see how far I can take my body. I'm currently sitting at like 92 kilo. If I can get to 87, 88 by just losing like water weight and fat and keep all my muscle, I will hopefully look amazing and I should still be very strong. That's my goal. So if you want to follow the journey with me, please like and subscribe on this video. That'll mean the most to me, and I'll make sure that I can try help you lot along the way with all our journeys at the same time. As you can see, it's currently 12 o'clock. I've had no caffeine yet. I'm not used to being up at this time and having no caffeine, so I'm going to run to the shops, get a Monster, get a shoulder workout in, and hopefully that's going to hit me good because, like I said, I've had no caffeine and my eyes feel so heavy right now. So I can't wait for that just to hit me and then get some music on. It's going to be a good session. I'm excited for it. I'm going to be real. I tried this out the other week. I hate it, but I do need to use it up. There's only 15 servings on this one. I'm personally just not a fan of plant protein, I can't lie. Let me know if you lot have tried this out before. Something about the tastes don't sit right with me. I think that's the same with any vegan or vegetarian foods. It's just not for me, I don't know. But yeah, if you are after any supplements, I'll put a link in the description. If you use code Jack, you'll get 20% off. This is my current one that I usually use. I just have banana, I'm quite basic like that. And then I've also got these sachets actually as well. So they do strawberry milkshake, blackcurrant, vanilla ice cream. Yeah, these are the same to be fair, but you do get some free sachets if you place an order. So I personally would give it a go. Made it to the gym, also known as the human workshop, because this is where we build ourselves. Everything that you tell yourself when you want to get into shape, this is where it all comes into play. So make sure once you get to the gym, you have your plan already set in place. So once you're there, you're not looking around thinking, what should I do? Make sure you already have your plan. Have your pre-workout meal, have your caffeine, get your music ready, and from there just work as hard as you possibly can, and that's all it takes. Just that and a little bit of discipline, and you're gonna go very far. I had to cut the workout a little bit short, mainly due to someone just come in the gym and we ended up speaking for like 40 minutes straight. I didn't even know the guy, I literally met him in that moment. And obviously when you have a camera out in the gym, you usually get that question of what are you filming, or like what platform do you upload on, etc. So just speaking about that, and then yeah, I kind of lost my pump and I was just like, I just want to go home, to be fair. The caffeine dropped, I was like, I'm going to get home, have my shake, and then I was going to do cardio in a minute at home because I got a treadmill in the garage. So yeah, in here is the shake we spoke about earlier. It's that plant protein. I got creatine in here as well, and then instant oats. I'm not trying to change my diet too drastically at the moment because I don't want my body to have that massive drop off. So remember just to take your bulk or cut steadily rather than rush into it. But this is going to ensure that it refills my muscles, helps me recover for tomorrow's session. And yeah, we just go again. The goal of a cut is to minimize muscle loss, not literally lose no muscle, because you're going in, you're already going to fail basically before you even get into your cut. So I don't want you lot to think that you're going to be going into a cut, losing no muscle, and the whole transformation is going to be perfect, because that's not realistic. You need to give yourself a realistic expectation of how you're going to look and how you're going to feel. You need to work out your maintenance calories and then calculate it so you're in a small deficit. You don't want to be taking literally 1,000 calories out of your diet straight away. Yes, you're going to lose weight, but you're going to lose muscle. All that muscle that you worked hard for getting for these 3-4 months of bulking, you're going to lose all of it instantly if you drop all your calories. Your muscles need fuel. Most of you want to aim for 300 calories deficit for at least 3 weeks. See how you feel. If everything's going well, if you're still strong and you're losing weight, stick at that 300 calorie deficit. If you're not seeing as much progress as you want to see, then drop it to 500. I don't think anyone should be dropping more than 500 calories under their deficit or under their maintenance. Another thing I want you to understand, cutting is hard. Right? Cutting is mentally going to be quite challenging for you. Don't have a Monday to Friday where you're having your cutting diet, right? Where you're eating healthy under your maintenance, etc. And then on the weekends be like, I've done so well. What I'm going to do now is treat myself and have a takeaway. Because you need to think your calories that you're intaking is throughout the whole week, not literally just day by day. So if you pig out on the weekends, all that hard work you've done during the week is gone to nothing. You've literally done all that hard work for nothing. So I don't want any of you to start pigging out on a weekend. And if you do have a cheat day, make it every month rather than every week. Because although it doesn't sound fun, right? If you're trying to achieve this goal, then achieve it. Like, it's hard. It's not like, it's why not many people do it. It's a hard thing. This whole bodybuilding thing is hard. It's why many people aren't satisfied with their body, because they're not willing to put the work in, or they think they're putting the work in, but it's not good enough.